What's up, guys? Welcome to my second career mode episode. I'm GameRage95 and let's get straight into this. So, first of all, we have Papadopoulos. I actually ended up putting in the 12 million bid and it got accepted, and I put 35k for him on a 4-year contract and no other information. So you saw what happened there. Mangala, they rejected my 8.5 million. It was actually 8.5, not 9.5, as I said in the last episode. And so I ended up putting in a 9 million bid, even though they asked for 9.5, to see where I could get. Then we had Tottenham. Tottenham accepted our 5.5 million for Corker, so he put in 15k for him per week to see if he'd accept. That was what he wanted, so. You know, and then Phil Jones, they also accepted our 9.5, and we put 35k, I think it was. So after that, we got offer for Gabby from Fulham, and that was 5.5 million. I always go for hopefully a million above what they give, or above his value. So I got 6.5. I counter offered them, and great news though. Kurt Zouma ended up accepting our offer for him. And he's now a Atletico Madrid player, which is great news. Then Sacco, PSG rejected our bid for Sacco, so we had to put in another one, which was 10 million we put in for him, hopefully to try to sign him, because I think that's what they asked for. Then Joel Matip, Schalke accepted our bid for him, and we got 35k per week on his contract. With a 7 million bid. And Varane, Real Madrid ended up accepting, despite the fact that they rejected our initial inquiry, and we put in a 35k per week offer. And yeah, Papadopoulos rejected, so I just went, forget it, I'm not going to put in any more on him, no point. And then Adrian, they accepted our, well, they accepted 5 million, so he went for 9,000 per week. And same with Sterling, they accepted 6 million, and we put in 10,000 per week for Sterling. And Fulham ended up not wanting to pay the 6.5, so I just said forget it, 5.5 makes sense, we'll just get rid of him. And then Saint Etienne, I think it is, wanted to get Diego Costa for 4.5. I said no, I want 5.5, and so I asked them for 5.5 million. Pretty straightforward system. And then yeah, we just saw the transfer offer there. So yeah, as you can see, Papadopoulos rejected our transfer offer, and Eliakim Mangala, they accepted our bid, so he put 30k for him. Hopefully we'll get him. And you know, we want two more, basically, 2 more centre backs. That's all we need. Phil Jones just rejected, so I said again, he's expensive, let's not bother. And that's basically what we do. If they're really expensive, there's no point in getting them, because you can get people like Joel Matip, for example, who is willing, and also Corker rejected. So we go straight in and accept Joel Matip, and he's now one of our players. And then we have another one, Rafael Varane accepts, so we accept him into our squad. So we've got 3 centre-backs, which means no matter what happens with Mangala, we're going to reject it, even if he says yes. And what do you know? He ends up, well, Adrian first of all declines our initial contract offer, and I'm desperate to get Adrian. I really want to get him, because I had him in the Porto one, I loved him. So we put in another bid, same thing, 9 million. He just wanted a guarantee of his role in the squad, and I said squad rotation, because I'm not sure whether I can guarantee him first team football every week. So I just said, you know, let's see if he'll accept this, and then afterwards I might go in for a bit more. And the same thing happened with Sterling. Of course, Sterling wanted also a bit more money, so I put in 15,000 a week on Sterling, and I called him an important first team player. Seeing as my only other left midfielder is Christian Rodriguez, who I wouldn't really play that much in a first team role. PSG, I think, accepted for Sacco, but more importantly here, Thiago, I think Nuremberg offered for him, and 2.3 million. I said no, 3.3 I wanted. Eliakim Mangala there accepting, but I have to reject him because I've already got my 3 centre-back targets. And next up we have, yeah, our player was sold, so that's great news. We got some money there. I'm not sure who that was. I think it was either Gabi or Costa. Adrian though accepted our contract, and he's now a Atletico Madrid player, which is great news for me because I really wanted him. And Nuremberg weren't willing to pay the money that I wanted, and they were willing to pay 2.5. So I said, yeah, 2.5 seems fair. So I accepted the 2.5 million bid for him, and you know, you'll see whether he actually agrees to go. I think he does though. Yeah, he does leave. Raheem Sterling as well now, accepting to join my club. So I've got 3 really talented 17-year-olds now in my club, plus 2 under-20 centre-backs. So I've got a good youth production going on here. And then we get an offer for Adrian from Malaga. They want him for 9.5 million. I said no, I want him for 11. I want to sell him for 11.5 because I'm in no rush to sell him. I don't need to, and he's a young player. So that's sort of what happened with Adrian for now. They rejected it. They wanted to pay 10.5. I told them no, I want 11.5 for him because he's, you know, his value is it's close to 10.5. It's either 9.5 or 10.5. So there's no, I mean, I don't need to sell him, as I said before. And then Juan Fran gets an offer from Hanover 96, and I say they put 4.7. I say 5.7, and that's basically, as I said, that's my tactic. Just go for 1 million up unless it's above their value. And here they reject it. They want him for 4.7, and I said, fine, I'm not going to play him. He's a right back, not a centre back. So I got rid of him, and I think that was the best move I could make. Malaga though accepting as well for Adrian, and then I didn't say it in the last episode, but I put Falcao up. I don't know why it didn't come up, but I put him up on transfer offer because he could get a lot of money, and he's just outside the age range I'd really like. So if I could sell him, I can get like a couple of good young strikers. And Man City come in with 25 million. I say 33, and they completely reject that. And then Inter Milan come in for Arda Turan, and they put in 21. I say I want 29 million for him. Again, he's a perfect age, so I don't need to sell him now. I can improve. He can cost more in the future if I sell him. And they accept it, which it was great news for me because it means that I've now got 29 million extra to play with. And now we have our friendly coming up, but I'm not going to show it to you this episode. You're going to have to watch the next episode. So guys, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and peace.